it's Andrea and Heather from Always Knitting and Sewing to unbox your June. Oh, it's
already,
June already. Sewing box. So we're a little bit late because we couldn't get on YouTube. So
no.
Apologies for that if you've been waiting to watch us. It's usually not back to front, isn't it? With YouTube.
No, it won't be for them when they're watching it. It'll probably be the right way around
really
when they're
good.
watching it.
Okay. So our June Sewing subscription box has got a wonderful project designed by Heather. And I think you're going to love it because it was featured on, well, not this one,
Not
but
the one,
the
but
similar
very
one.
similar one.
It was on the Sewing Bee, wasn't it?
It was, yeah.
And that was a complete coincidence because we've been had this plan for months, haven't we?
Yeah, did this several months ago, yeah.
Yeah.
Right, I'm just finding this on here so we can answer any comments that we've got.
Yeah. Sometimes it takes a few people a bit of time to find us, so
Come on.
hopefully you're finding us okay. If you've not received your box and you're a box subscriber, then obviously if you don't want to see what's in, then go away and come back later.
Yeah, come back when you've opened your box.
Hopefully you've received them because we sent them out a couple of days ago, first class, so they should be with you.
Right, so I'm going to put my phone here, so if I keep looking this way. So Angie's on, and then I'll hold it for a minute. Angie, Karen, Karen. Hi ladies, looking forward to making it. Jane Richardson, hello, found you okay? Brilliant.
Yes. Now, just a note, the email I sent out to you all this morning, the link at the bottom to the tutorial took you to the Knit and Stitch Hub. I've sent out a second one that takes you directly to the video. So you can use either email, but if you want to use the more recent one, then that's more up to date. And there was a glitch with the Knit and Stitch Hub, which has now been resolved, so you can all access the tutorial with no problems. So, shall we get on with unboxing?
I think we should.
Yeah. So we decided to go for something a little bit different this month than the cotton that we normally put in.
Well, I'll hold it.
You holding?
I'll hold. You unbox.
So this is what it looks like this month. And if you're not a subscriber, this will give you an idea of what our sewing subscription box includes. So each month it comes with a project sheet showing you what's in the box and some little bits of information. We do have two boxes. We have a deluxe box and we have a mini box. So the deluxe box is the one that we're showing you now and contains everything to make the project in it. The mini box contains just the fabrics and the bobbin of thread and a sweet treat. So we'll show you what the mini box contains as we're going through. But this is the deluxe box. So this comes with this little leaflet. It's a great subscription boxes, aren't they?
They
Really
are,
exciting.
yeah. It does. It really pushes you out your comfort zone.
It does.
Yeah, it makes you try different things.
It does. So this month we have gone for canvas. And it's a lightweight canvas, isn't it?
It's like an upholstery weight canvas, really.
And it's this beautiful bird design. It's really lovely. So it's nice big pieces, 1/2 meters. It's got the bird design. Let me get it the right way up. Is there a right way?
I don't think there is. I think it's either way.
So it's this dark navy and this beige colour is beautiful with this floral and this bird design. So you've got a really nice big piece of this, 1/2 metre. It's really wide, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it's 140 centimetres.
Yeah, so nearly 1.5 metres wide. So a beautiful piece of blue there. Okay, and then we included also a piece, because we didn't know whether you'd like blue or burgundy, so we put a burgundy in as well.
It is a bird, Jane, yes. She says there's a bird on it.
Yeah, there's definitely a bird.
Yeah, and they do go both directions, the birds.
Oh, they do, yeah, I can see there. There's another one there, and that makes things easier, doesn't it?
It does.
When you're sewing. So that lovely piece. And then we have included, to contrast, 1/2 metre of plain canvas as well. So that is going to be used in the project, which I'll show you in a minute. And then we have your little goodie bag, which is the bit that you always love, don't you?
Yes, it's always the best bit.
So that's got your webbing for the project, zip, and a thread, a navy thread, and then the bits of hardware for the project. Now, if anybody wants to make more backpacks after they've made the first one, if they've got a deluxe box, or if you've got a mini box and you want to make the backpack, we have put together a kit of these bits and bobs.
That's the hardware.
And then a link to actually buying your webbing.
You need 4 meters of webbing.
Yeah, so because you might not want the blue webbing,
No.
you might want the burgundy webbing. So we've put a link. So in your email that you got today, there are all the links to those products. So that's a little. Of course, you get your Kit Kat, which are probably all melted on the way yesterday, didn't they?
Yeah.
Probably all need to.
If they have, I hope they stayed inside the packet.
Yeah, exactly. And then we've got this wonderful boxy bag tool. So we're
This is brilliant.
teamed up with, what's the lady called?
Emma B.
Emma B, who makes these. And so...
Emily B. Is it Emily B?
Yeah, it's something like that,
Yeah.
isn't it? Emmy B, yeah, designs. And Heather shows you what to do, show what to do with this, don't
It
you?
just makes something that's a bit boring to do. It just makes it so much easier.
Yeah.
It just makes it easier. It's not something you need.
No.
It's just something to make your life easier.
And who doesn't make the life be
Exactly. Yeah. I've been pulling it out every time I'm making something and need
Have
to
you?
do a box corner. But this comes out now.
Fantastic. So there is instructions on the back, but Heather does show you in the tutorial how to use that. So that hopefully will last you years and you can use it and use it and use it. And then we have got this.
This is the medium to heavyweight interfacing, a metre of that. This works well with the canvas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Do you want to have a look if there's any
Comments?
there before we go on and talk about the project?
Sue says, "Hi ladies, received my box, fabulous as always. I now have 4 subscription boxes to do once her arm is recovered. Maybe a few months yet, so I'll have plenty of sewing to do.
You will, yeah.
You can be watching all the tutorials a few times, so that you
You
know
know
what
what's
you've an
coming,
idea
yeah.
of what to do.
Because that's a great thing to do, isn't it?
Yeah.
To actually watch it through, and
Yeah.
then you know what's coming.
Yeah, it's recommended to watch the video through
Who
first.
does that though? Who does it?
Nobody.
But yeah, that's a good thing. So you can do that now, can't you? Yeah, while you're recuperating.
Richard says he's got spoiled this week, not just the box, but the fabric for his quilt too.
You have, Richard. Yeah, you've received all that fabric.
Carol says hi. Jane says mine was liquid, it's in the fridge now.
Ooh,
So that's
yeah.
a Kit Kat. Stitching time. Just received my box. Choc went straight into the fridge.
Yeah.
Carol says left my sewing box in the conservatory unopened and forgot about the chocolate treat.
Oh,
So that will
no.
have melted. Elaine says so pleased with this box. I've been meaning to get one for ages. Thank you.
Oh, good. That's brilliant. Yeah. Yeah, we wanted to do something a little bit different this month, just to push you out your comfort zone a
And
little
you all
bit.
loved the last canvas bag that
Yes,
we did.
that was ages ago, wasn't it?
Yeah, it is quite some time
Probably
ago.
nearly 2 years ago,
Yeah.
yeah. So we thought we would do another one, and we thought this project would be a really good one, and then the sewing.
And then all that canvas that we've had in the shop as well. It's just
I know.
that's just coincidental that it came
It is
this
yeah,
week as well.
Absolutely, yeah,
So
just
once
good
you've made
timing.
one,
you can make loads more. So, Heather, tell us about this, because
So,
this is your.
this is
your
obviously
genius.
you see so many of these backpacks around. My husband has one with the fold over top. That's where I decided to do it originally.
Yeah.
Because my husband uses one a lot when we go shopping.
Yeah.
This is much bigger than this. So the top stands up, so you can, when you're out, if you want to, fold it down, and it should stand open.
Yeah.
And or you can just fit more in. You might
Yeah.
not be able to close it, but you can fit
Yeah,
more in. Or
yeah.
if you've not much in, you can roll it down
Yeah.
and just clip it shut. It's a lot easier than it looks to make.
Yeah.
It's a lot easier than it looks to make. So even if you're a beginner or a relative beginner, you should be able
Yeah.
to follow the instructions. Now I can give you a few tips about what's in the tutorial.
Yeah, absolutely.
So you've got a hidden zipper pocket on the back, and that is a
Ah.
really big pocket, so you can get quite a bit in there. So if you take your tablet out,
Yeah.
or your phone, or your Kindle, or
Yeah.
your purse, anything you want to keep away from prying hands. I don't like zip pockets on the front of
No.
backpacks. You see so many with zip pockets on the
Yeah.
front, and people can walk along you and
Yes.
slowly open them,
Yeah, yeah.
and you know nothing about it. So
No.
at least if you have it on the back.
Yeah, we can't get into it. Perfect.
Yeah. Now a tip, if you found that a bit uncomfortable on the back, you could always put a bit of Bosal foam into the back.
Right.
Once you've made one and you know how to do it, you could probably put some foam on the back.
Yeah.
If you're going to carry really heavy things in it, you might want to put a bit of support behind your straps. If you think you're going to carry a lot of weight, it should be all right as it is, but you could just put a bit of extra canvas on the inside of the bag behind it.
Yeah.
I've tried to put the straps and things in different places so it's not all the stress on one seam.
Right.
So these straps here are a bit hidden behind, are held in with this strap there. Now on the video, I don't actually put interfacing. It doesn't show me putting interfacing in this. We had a bit of a mishap with this video, and I had to refilm some of it. And I definitely have put interfacing on this one, but I didn't on the one in the video. So I recommend putting the interfacing on this strap as well.
Yeah.
It will just make it easier to sew down.
Yeah.
As well. If you think your machine won't cope with it, struggles with thick layers, then don't put interfacing on it. But I didn't hold it down with tape as well. I was trying to remember how I did it in the first time I did it. If you've got quarter-inch quilting tape, it's good to help hold that down as well, instead of pins. That just helps.
Yes.
It isn't in the video, but it will. If you bear that in mind, it might help you hold that into place. But that's the only thing, really.
Now, do they need a special needle to sew with this?
I'd say minimum 80, preferably 90. If you've subscribed before, then in one of your previous boxes, you got a box of size 90 needles.
Yeah.
You'll find that easier for going through some of the thicker layers. 80 should do all right if when it's not too bulky, because it isn't particularly bulky. But anywhere that is a bit thicker, you might want to change your needle. You can always change it back. Don't be afraid to change your needle halfway through a project. For when you get to certain areas, just take it back out and put your other one back in.
Yeah.
And you shouldn't have, and hopefully you shouldn't have any difficulties really.
And if you do, you know where we are. You can give us a call and you can have a chat with Heather. If you've got any issues or problems that you're just stuck with, and if you live locally, you can obviously call in. Yeah. That's not a problem at all. Come and see us. But yeah, you can always get us on the phone, and Heather can talk you through any difficulties that you might be having. But we don't think you're going to have any.
No.
You're all wonderful sewers.
I haven't interfaced the pocket, but you could. You probably wouldn't have enough interfacing for that, but if you wanted to, you could. But because I've put the canvas in, I didn't have enough of the blue lining to put inside, so I have put the burgundy one in line. But I also do say in the video, if you don't want to use that, you want to save it for another bag, then maybe you just use some cotton poplin or some quilting cotton, because it's inside the pocket at the back when all said and done.
It doesn't really.
You might want to interface it if you use cotton poplin.
Yeah.
But then you could use any of your fabrics, and that'll make that go further. Then you could maybe make if you had something that matched the burgundy, you could make another bag. We do have webbing to match the burgundy, to go with the burgundy. It's on. I've got it on another bag. Show you another bag.
Yeah. So you've done. You've made this one. You made this with both. This was your prototype.
Now this is the one I liked. I liked this one with the two colours. That was worked quite well to my taste. I like I know it's not positive and negative, but it's the same fabric in two colours.
Yeah, so it's just,
and I've used black webbing on that one.
Just different taste, isn't it? Yeah. So
and that's got cotton poplin.
You've actually lined that with cotton polka dot. And in your email that you got today, I've listed a few fabrics that we've put together, because I know how hard it is matching up colours. I've matched some fabrics that actually work with both the burgundy and the blue that you can buy. And should you wish to have some cotton poplin, there aren't any pockets inside it, but don't let that stop you putting pockets inside it if you need. If you know how to put a pocket in, just a basic slip pocket or a zip pocket inside, you could do that. I didn't think I needed it because it was like the kind of one you just stuff everything in. Yeah. That pocket on the back, you can zip pocket on the back. You can easily put it on the front. Flip your template over and put it on the front if you want it on the front, or on the other side. Yeah. On the put it here. You can put it here. It's in quite a few. I think the one on the sewing bee had the pocket on the front. I just don't like them on the front because I think it's easy access. It's easy access for people behind you. And if you're in a city where I think Barcelona's meant to be the pickpocket centre of the. I don't know whether it still is, but
there's nothing for them to access.
Actually getting into your bags, aren't they? So have it near to you. You made another one, didn't you?
In cotton, this one, and faux leather, this one. Now this is I made for myself. This one. So this is in cotton I got while I was away on a day out somewhere. Now, if you wanted to make one in cotton, I would recommend different interfacing. So this is lined with Decaville Light.
Right.
The medium heavyweight, you could put it in, but you'll get much more of a creased, it will crinkle and crease more.
Yeah.
The medium heavyweight's better for things like the upholstery, the canvas weights, things like that, just to give it a little bit more structure. So I would recommend Decaville Light. Because I did faux leather at the top, you don't necessarily have to interface the top.
No.
Because it just flaps over.
Yeah.
So I've used faux leather at the top, so that's not interfaced. And I think I put lightweight interfacing on the inside. I have got a waterproof lining in this, so I know it'll be waterproof. And we've just had some waterproof fabrics in. So even if you use cotton on the outside of your bag, if you put a waterproof lining in, then it'll be protected from the rain.
Yeah.
Or you could use the waterproof fabric canvas on the outside and just put a cotton on the inside. So if you use cotton, you've got all them fancy cottons that you've bought.
Yeah.
Put Decaville on the back.
Okay.
You could Audi coat that if you've got Audi coats.
Yeah.
I've got a metal zip on that one. We don't sell these, but this is just, I've got so many zips in my stash at home. So I'm just faux leather on that one instead. Now I quite like the look of that. This is the burgundy straps. It went perfectly with this fabric that we had in. It just went perfect with this fabric, and I use this a lot. I use this all the time because I carry so much stuff.
You do, don't you? Yeah,
stuff
you've got
around.
loads of bags, haven't you, Heather? Now?
Yeah, a bag for every day,
every
and
occasion.
every day of the week. Yeah, so.
Yeah, so that is probably now. If you're not a subscriber and you want to subscribe, we have a few of this month's boxes left. We can pop the link below for that. You can head over. It's knitandstitch.club is the website address. knitandstitch.club if you want to sign up to this month's box. The mini box subscribers got the thread and the fabrics, didn't they? Is that right?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, you get the thing. Yeah,
you got these this month and the obviously the Kit Kats. So that's what you got in the mini box.
Yeah, because that's just for people that want the fabric, some of the fabrics.
Yeah,
you don't
not
get
everybody wants all the bits and the bobs
Yeah.
that comes with the deluxe box.
Yeah, the extras.
Yeah, but if you want to make the whole project each month, then that's the deluxe box.
You need the deluxe box,
that you need to get. Yes, we just introduced the mini box because people didn't want all the other things all the time, did they?
No.
If you are a mini box subscriber and you want to upgrade, that's really easy to do. There's a link in your email. Just click that and you can upgrade. Or we can do it. You can give us a call.
You'll get that full kit every month.
Yes,
which is brilliant.
Yeah.
Right. Sue says, "What a great size! Can the dimensions be altered for a child's backpack?" Well, it is just rectangles. So as long as you alter it all equally, you wouldn't need to alter the. Let me give it back. You wouldn't need to alter these. I don't think you'd need to alter these side pieces. You could just bring it in, make it a couple of inches narrower, a couple of inches shorter.
Yeah.
You maybe not even need to make this. I wouldn't necessarily make this any shorter. You can make it narrower.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't necessarily make that any shorter. But you could easily just knock a couple of inches off the length of the bag. Yeah, it should be pretty easy to do. Just bear in mind if you do that, you might need to shrink your pocket.
Yeah.
You might need to make that a little bit shorter or use a shorter zip.
Yeah.
Depends how much shorter. If you're doing a much smaller bag, you might want to do slightly smaller box corners, but for the size that we've done, it gives you plenty of space to put your things in. But yeah, once you've made one, make one this size, and then once you've done that, then you can see how you would do that.
Yeah, brilliant. That's great.
There was something else I was going to say then, and I can't remember what now.
It's terrible when the things go out of your head,
It's
doesn't
just
it?
gone.
Yeah, they'll come back in a minute.
It was just another tip I was going to give.
Well, if you do want to subscribe and you're not a subscriber, then like I say, we've got some left for this month's box. That offer, when they run out because we think we've got about 4 left, haven't we? Something like that. When they're gone, and then from Monday onwards, it'll be signing up for next month's box, July's box, which is beautiful.
It's
it
very
really
pretty.
Is, and it's a really lovely project. Chloe's doing the project tutorial for next month's box. And when you become a subscriber, you don't just get the project that of that month's box. You get access to about 24 projects now that we've done, because we've been 2 years now our subscription box.
So all the subscription box.
You get access to all the tutorials, and so you can make whatever you want. And there has been some amazing tutorials. So mostly designed by Heather and Sam and Chloe. So you know, if you're a beginner sewer, then this is a place that you can get going and learn how to sew and make some amazing things and impress all your friends and family.
Yeah, that you've made them yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's amazing. Great things to gift, aren't they?
And this bag, everybody needs one of these bags.
They do, yeah. And we're going to see so many of them in different fabrics, aren't we?
I can't wait to see what everybody makes. Don't forget, if you're going to do it in cotton, don't forget to get your Decaville light for that. You will find your bag will hold up much better and last longer than using the interfacing. The interfacing is great for your canvas. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. We have we recorded an video. It's a bit of a long video, isn't it? It's about an hour. An hour.
Heather is actually talking about all the different waddings and
interfacings that we have.
So we'll get that up on the blog so that you can, if you've got any concerns about which ones to use, you can watch that video and it'll educate you about which, because it can be quite confusing, can't it? Which goes with which and whatever.
The best way to learn about all your interfacings is just to keep using them, try them. Trial and error, that's how I've learned, trial and error. Yeah. What works well and what doesn't. Yeah, absolutely. So we'll get that up on the blog. So if there's anything else with you, Heather? No, I don't think so. So we hope to see you subscribing if you're not already a subscriber. If you are, thank you so much for supporting our small business in this venture. We really, really appreciate it. We work very hard to bring you these subscription boxes and make them lovely, and we're so pleased that you're enjoying them. This video will remain. Carol says, I hope I can remember your tips. This will remain, so you can watch YouTube, it back. Yeah, just stay on YouTube so you can visit. And there's lots of other things on our YouTube channel you can have a peep at. I think, does the sew along go on YouTube? Yes. I think it does. So we do a sew along every month. You can access that and sew along with us. Our next one should be fairly soon, shouldn't it? Our next sew along. Yeah, I'm not sure on the date. Not sure when it is, but we'll do one of those a month. So yeah, if you want to join our community, then come along and join us on Facebook or Instagram. Always Knitting and Sewing, you can find us. So thank you so much for watching, and we will see you next month to unbox the next one. So if you want that, signing up after you want that. Yeah. I want that. Yeah, you're not getting to play with these. No, I don't get to play with this one. It's not me next month, so I think I might have to get that and play with that one. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So if you want this month's box, sign up this weekend. Other than that, after Monday, it'll be next month's box. So we'll see you later. Thanks for watching. Bye. Bye. How do we finish off with this? Is it